Namaskaram, ladies and gentlemen. This is C.S. Sudarshan Idunad, and today here we are actually planning to address a very important issue that is going on in the CA, CMA, the commerce industry, because a lot of people are clearing this kind of professional courses and not getting employed. So that is one area which we want to touch upon, and there are basically two reasons. Number one is the soft skills and the skills related to your subject, profession, etc. So to address the soft skill, we have Tarun's Brainery has created Brainery Club, and there is something exciting coming today, and that is to address the other area, that is the skills that are required to make you placed in the your dream organization. So keeping this thing in mind, Tarun sir has been having this vision of creating something on this. Like he'll make the announcement regarding that. And Tarun sir and Surya sir, they have co-founded something called Fin Skills to address this issue. And welcome Tarun sir, and welcome Surya sir. Sir, when did this thought came to your mind of creating something to solve this problem?
So actually, little bit background also I'll give you. We'll go back a little bit. So from quite a long time, I wanted to start a proper ecosystem for commerce students. I like commerce students. Let it be BCom, CMA, CA, CS, all commerce students, including those who do ACCA, CFA, etc. and all, because I have been into teaching for quite a long time, and I wanted to create a proper ecosystem for commerce students. In that, I failed a couple of times. So first I started one coaching center. I failed. Then I joined in another place. So I don't mind. Initially, I created one coaching center by name Pinnacle Academy, like that I created. Then I was not successful, because at that time I was some 25-year-old, and no maturity, nothing. Out of excitement, I started.
Trying something and failing is much better than regretting of not trying regarding that. And you would have learned a lot of lessons, and I believe those failures is what helped you to see the Tarun's Brainery, what is
correct. So Pinnacle Academy I started. I failed, miserably failed, because I don't know what is a coaching center, what is required. See, I wanted to do something, but I don't know how to do that. Then I joined one organization by name MT Educare. So for quite a long time I worked in that. And after working in MT Educare around some 6 years during COVID time, they have shut down in Chennai, because of which I was forced to go out. Otherwise I would have continued there, who knows. And then I started my own coaching center by name Inside Commerce Studies.
Okay. Before Tarun's Brainery?
Yes.
Okay.
Inside Commerce Studies. Third. Yeah. So Inside Commerce Studies, and in Inside Commerce Studies also, I was not, knowing to manage, because lack of funds, emotional spending, and even if 2 students, 3 students also.
What is this emotional spending?
That's what, 2, 3 students also there, we used to have a batch.
Okay.
And I used to pay to the faculties. And I used to offer lot of discounts to the students, not knowing the cost benefit analysis, not planning properly. Financial management issues, even though I am a financial management faculty too.
So guys, this is what is the difference between bookish knowledge and practical application.
Yes.
So, and sir, through his failures, he reached where he is now.
Yes. So I was a financial management faculty. Actually, I started my career as FM faculty and IDT faculty. Many students told me, sir, compared to FM, you are taking nice IDT. So why don't you stick to IDT? So students gave me that feedback, because I used to give a lot of lively examples, etc. and all. And I shifted to IDT, but I have been taking classes for financial management. But that was a bookish knowledge, not a practical knowledge. So I miserably failed there. And thereafter, even I could not properly manage the faculties. I'll put it that way. So faculties also, see, what happens is that when you are in a leadership position, you need to drive the business. When you are weak, the people below you also will become weak.
Yeah, like people say, the energy of the director in a movie set determines
Correct.
the energy of the crew.
Exactly. So I failed there, because at that time it was COVID, and I was under an emotional trauma, because I got COVID twice. 2 times I got COVID, and continuously it was doing, and financially also it was not great, because at that time only I exited from a coaching center And you know what? When I exited from MT Educare, my account balance was 2000. Because of COVID, I spent everything.
What is your account balance? Like, I'm not gonna ask.
So my account balance is decent. Decent. Yes.
Yes, you can imagine. Decent. Like this CA students.
Today I can retire.
Today you can happily retire.
You should be asking how many zeros after.
Yeah. That is what, because CA students, when I was a student, because when the moment I got into teaching, before that, I used to calculate like this, okay, 10,000 rupees for one class and like teaching this many students into this, what is. But now I know there is a cost is also happening behind this.
Correct.
And the pain, the emotional, the mental, the physical thing, aspects which we need to run this kind of a business is, it's completely a different game, altogether a different game rather than teaching.
Correct.
I know that.
Yes. But there is a line, Sudarshan, always. See, how much money is really required for survival? I have drawn that line. As I have drawn that line, so today I can retire.
For your, like,
Yes.
set and done.
I'm set. So because see, I have ensured that my kids are not enjoying the luxury. Comforts are there. So therefore, as I have drawn that line, I'm so happy. But when you are not drawing that line, there is no limit. How much ever money you earn, 400 crores, 500 crores you earn also, you will not be happy. But I am the happiest person because I have drawn that line long back. Okay. And so thereafter, I could not manage properly things. I was emotionally weak. When I was weak, the team with me also was weak because the faculty is with me. And they said, like, sir, we will find some other opportunities, better opportunities, because you are not able to pay us. I don't tell like, it was no one's mistake. Everything was fair. Everything was fair.
COVID came.
COVID came.
Will happen.
It's okay. It happens like that. And then they left out. And even I was like, I was under introspection. Like something we need to do. So fine. Let's focus on my subject and create some money and invest.
Then build. Now the building is happening.
Yes. The building is happening and now I wanted to create a very good ecosystem. Under THARUN'S Brainery, Academy for Commerce Education, we wanted to do everything. So wherever the blocks are there, I wanted to fill those blocks. That's where first we started with Brainery Club. So because what was the block which was missing? Students were not having proper soft skills, networking skills, interpersonal skills, other things. For that reason, we created Brainery Club. Then, even though you are a professional, what determines today is that a leverage more than being your degree. Something beyond.
Because that's, sir, in an interview, in a CA interview, everyone who comes will be a chartered accountant.
Yeah.
What extra do you have?
Everyone has the same qualification. See, you take BCom.
BCom.
All BCom graduates, all CMA graduates, or all CAs. But what is something different? And suppose, actually this was a real thought what I had. There are many failures in CA, CMA exams. Now, there are a lot of dropouts. You mean to say that they should quit their life?
No, never.
Never.
Even if they have an inter, they can easily survive.
Correct. Yeah. So, with inter they can survive. But
just with inter, they cannot survive.
They cannot survive.
That is the game changer.
That is where I started thinking about they need to get some skills, the relevant skills. And 2022, I posted in LinkedIn that, guys, what are all the various skills which a student needs? So that they can get job. Lot of my LinkedIn community people, they have posted this skill, that skill. But I was not able to comprehend, but it was on the back of my mind. Then I met this guy, Surya sir,
the skill master.
So,
Guys, do you know who this guy is? He is a CA, a CMA, a CS, then sir, advocate, and he has worked in Barclays, right? Barclays, he was into Barclays, so he knows how to get into bigger corporates, because Barclays would be a dream company for most of you, at least like 70% of the people watching this. Rather than this big four, your mind thought will be inclined towards these kind of companies. So he is the one who is heading this division, FinSkills. Tarun sir founded the division, and Surya sir is also the co-founder, and he is also the one heading this, and he is the one who is acting as a tutor for you. He will be teaching you what are the skill sets, and he'll teach you, he'll make you an expert in those things so that your employability will be improved. So, sir, tell me on this.
I'll just complete this. So, like, I met this person and I was telling, sir, I really wanted to do something. He was also having the same vision. So, immediately, okay, fine, sir, we will do this. And that's where we have started FinSkills. So this will be providing purely skill courses to the students. And even we have recently launched AI for internal auditors. So we got a very good response. And even one management consulting catalyst program also, we launched that. And even previously also we launched one course for SAP. So this SAP is then ERP, for that also we launched. And so we wanted to do a lot of skill courses mainly. And recently, as you know, like we made a MOU with one very big player. I don't want to reveal it now. Yes. So very big player in Bengaluru. They are a tech-based company. We made a MOU with them so that we want to provide the simulation-based skills. See, when we say skill, orally we cannot learn. We have to practice it. For that, we need a proper simulation environment. For that, we made a MOU with one good tech company. So through which the students will be provided lot of exercises.
Sir, there is one doubt that I have. Are we providing it for the students who want to get into articleship? That is one area. And second area, who clears CA.
Yes.
Both market we are addressing.
We wanted to address for BCom students. Firstly for BCom students. Because lot of BCom students, they have completed the qualification and they need some kind of skills so that they can get placed. That is our first target. Second, for CA intermediate and CMA intermediate students to get their articleship training and industrial training. That. Then for CA and CMA qualified students. So that whatever relevant skills that is really required for them to get placed in the job.
So three programs.
Three programs we are, like three targeted segments we have. One is BCom, next CA Inter, CMA Inter, then CA Final and CMA Final students. Yes.
These three market we are going to address.
Yes.
And we will also assist them in getting the articleships right.
Correct.
We have planned
Of
regarding
course.
that. We
Yes,
also
yes,
assist, because
yes,
we
yes.
have tie-up with majority of the firms across Tamil Nadu, Chennai, all this area. As of now, this area, but we'll try to expand it more.
Correct.
Also, so we'll try to make you place in whichever areas which you like. For example, you want to get into internal audit. We'll try to put you there. Rather than if you go alone, you may not be able to get that. You'll just cold emailing these firms about your resume. It may not work like that. It will not work like that.
It will not
Yes,
work
yes,
like
yes.
that. And Surya sir can add more about it. So like as a matter of fact, so Surya sir advised me like, sir, we need to have very good industry connect. Because he was part of BNI. So you can add a few points.
I think I really, the first point I wanted to say is very thankful to Tarun sir for giving me this opportunity to serve this largest student community. And the point number one is that today, you read random reports of AI replacing jobs and all those things. But today morning, before I just came for the podcast, I read an article where in IBM, after they started implementing this AI and all those technological advancements, now actually the need for jobs have actually increased for these companies.
Oh.
That's
like
an
the
amazing opposite of what is
happening.
happening.
Okay.
Is because the mundane, repetitive and routine tasks are being replaced, and the amount that is being spent is now taken and put across jobs which needs creativity and critical thinking.
So sir, future, actually the jobs will increase. This is what you're saying.
Actually, the point is you will find better products because the company will invest that money which it was spending for mundane tasks on creative and critical thinking.
Okay.
So I think
Money saved.
Money is saved is
Invested.
In fact, we need to be very much happy here because it's going to give us even more better quality products because the R&D money will increase now. So how does this play with respect to finance? So that is the main question. And this when I started using ChatGPT and all those things, like every person, I also got excited.
Yes.
But I wanted to know how it will impact the field of finance. Finance is all about data.
Correct.
So, and how does this AI systems work? If you look at the basic idea of what is this AI, and it works on a model where there is a pattern and it predicts the pattern. Okay. So today, finance is all about data and patterns. So now AI can do a job which a chartered accountant will take 10 days within few hours and few minutes. So that means whether I'm going to be non-relevant is the question. Let me tell you some
Maybe you can take up additional work.
Let me tell you a small example. My dad is also a chartered accountant, and when he went for articleship, on the first day of articleship, what they used to do, they used to give Yellow Pages book. What is this Yellow Pages? The directory of all phone numbers,
Mobile numbers,
and all
phone numbers,
phone numbers and all those things. At that time, what they will do, they'll ask him to total. Add the number.
I did that. I also did. Because at that time, when I went for articleship, etc. and all, so like a lot of analytical skills were required. So they used to make us to do the total.
Just total the phone numbers.
Yeah.
What is that?
So they make you like a human calculator.
Oh, okay.
So
earlier that was required.
Excel, drag, auto sum.
So you have to do it manually.
So, and after 1990s and 1995, Tally came, Excel came, and all those softwares and tools. Because at that time, these were all very costly. No articleship firm was ready to spend on those things. But after that, now slowly computers started coming in. And my dad is now 60, 65. Still, he is being consulted by good companies right now. What is the reason?
Updated.
He has been updating. If he would have stayed in the same place of his articleship, he would have not got any upgrades.
This is one problem that I notice in today's, because anyways, I'm not going for any other corporate job, so I don't want to update on this skills area. My area is completely different, but I have friends, they have completed their articleships maybe 3 years back. And 3-4 attempts they have written final, they may have not got the job. But now with the softwares, everything changed.
Correct.
At that point of time, it was like a normal Tally. But now the companies are using different softwares. So they may not be having touch of the new softwares because 3 years have passed. Correct. So what are the things that we are going to come up with? What are the softwares or what are the skills which at least we are going to launch now in the next 1 month?
Yes.
So what are the specific things?
Yeah, and the interesting part here is he has been upgrading throughout his life. Till today, there are firms which is getting which they are actually consulting for his work. So the point here is the change in technology will not remove you from job, but if you are in a mindset of not changing with the needs of the future, then that means you will become irrelevant in a few years.
This is the problem with the CA students now that I've seen.
Correct.
So what are we?
We are coming up with the. See, the point is that once this AI started kicking in after, ChatGPT is not the first level. The thing about AI is going for a long time,
Yeah,
but
it is just the tip of iceberg.
it is tip of the
So there are
iceberg.
like lot of things which are going to come, and so skills wise, first we have listed down few skills which is relevant in today's context. See, we have to add the skills which are really required for future, but when I discussed with Surya sir, he was telling about Python programming.
Okay.
So Python coupled with Excel is something which is really required today. Python with Excel added with AI. These three are connected, so much connected. And to the top of that, Power BI.
Power BI, yes.
Power BI.
See, Power BI is more of Excel on steroids.
Excel on
So-
but I don't think like more than 50% students may not know Power BI or all this. Everyone knows Excel.
No, the problem is that even Excel also they don't know.
They don't know properly.
I'll vouch for it because everyone is doing ITT and advanced ITT. And I know personally how advanced ITT classes are being taken. Okay. So wherein the people, Python they have introduced in advanced ITT.
Now?
Yes, now.
But when I was listening, it was on video. So I used to like put the earbuds, turn it off and go somewhere.
Correct. So now Python they have introduced in advanced ITT program of CA curriculum. But the faculties who are teaching don't know anything about it. They take a PDF and they are explaining that, reading it. And really whatever knowledge that today the colleges or the institute, CA Institute or CMA Institute imparting is just the basic ground level knowledge which is really available in YouTube.
Okay.
You can just, if you are smart enough, go to YouTube and search for Power BI. It will give you.
Yeah. Sir, this is one area which we need to address because once I completed CA, that when I wrote the final examination and like 2-3 months are there for, I have personally taken 1 or 2 online courses like this.
But you would not have completed.
Yeah, sir, the thing is, they are offering what is there on YouTube just for free. And normally what they do is they'll charge initially like 599 or 1000. They'll charge the minimal amount. So I'm thinking like other companies are asking 10,000 and they are asking only 1,000.
yes.
So initially I take that 1,000. And what they're actually doing is they're baiting. They'll give a YouTube same kind of thing for the next 5-6 hours they give, and they say you have to purchase the advanced version for the other things, 10,000. This issue is happening.
See, two issues actually. This is one issue. Another issue is people are not able to complete. Boring. And see, in Udemy and this Coursera, lot of skill courses are there. People will crazily buy it because 500 rupees, 499, like that, it is there. You also would have purchased. Even I have purchased. But we are not watching it because there is a requirement of a teacher even for the skill courses. Someone should tell you, you read this, you do this. And when you are practicing this, when you have a doubt, you ask me. Correct? A kind
Practicing aspect is missing.
Missing.
There.
Yes.
We are pitching on that.
Exactly. We are pitching there.
Just like how you go to a mechanic shop and that mechanic fellow will have a junior with him. So junior, he will train him by asking him to do things. So this needed.
We are coming up with through the simulation.
Through the simulation. And we are making them to sit before us or in online. We are giving them a case study. For example, in Excel, we will give a case study. Maybe we will give a data and we will tell this is the requirement. And you can use ChatGPT, but little bit of programming also we will teach them. Now using that, we need this required report and the time horizon. Because in organization, when you go, there is a data which is available from the CRM, etc. and all. And what happens? The manager or AGM, etc. They will ask you some information. They will tell, I need it by today evening. They will tell in the afternoon. And in 3 hours, what you can do in ChatGPT. At least you should know how to use the ChatGPT. Na? What to ask. You cannot go and ask. Exactly. Proper prompting, you cannot go and ask the ChatGPT, my boss asked this report, what should I do, like that. You cannot ask.
Correct.
So you should know how to use, how to exploit the resources. Now, case studies are very much relevant today, which is not available in the YouTube or etc., which is available only in some places. That's the reason why you pay 5,000, 10,000, even 1 lakh, because Siemens is actually providing SAP course. And that SAP course is 1,50,000. The same,
SAP course 1 lakh. That is an authentic course.
Authentic course.
But 500 it is there.
Today 500 rupees, lot of people are offering SAP.
It.
Now, I really got the doubt. See, where is 1,50,000, where is 500 rupees? When I really went into it, I came to know Siemens, whatever they give is a proper training. They teach end to end through implementation. Now, after that, you can go to an organization and implement the SAP there.
Sir, what is actually happening now? Because people want to show off in LinkedIn that they have completed all the courses. They'll go for this 500 rupee course where they give like a attendance certificate they'll give. Correct. Simply if you go to a lot of, I normally check CS students, like how many certifications they have done. And when I look at the same course in this main reputed platforms, they're like a 10-hour course. How can you learn something like SAP in 10 hours or 5 hours? It is not.
And now what these people are doing, I'll tell you, these resumes are getting rejected.
Rejected, yes.
Because what happens, these people will tell that I have got SAP. Now, actually, AI will shortlist them and send them to the HR for the first round. And in the first round, usually HR will ask basic things and they will get qualified. The technical round, they will go. Boss, in SAP, they will ask something. Sir, I did not learn. Because in that 500 rupee course, it is not there.
It is not there, yeah.
But he has a certification.
Yes.
But don't know. Like a person doing dummy articleship.
Correct.
It's as simple as that. Articleship certificate is there, but not.
So, certification alone will not get them job. That is something which we need to understand, because there is nothing like that called. See, if you do a BCom from a university, you get a stamped certificate. You do CA, you get a stamped certificate. Prove me for skills course, stamped certificate like that. There is nothing like that. Everyone
attendance
can
certificate is what they give.
Yes.
Because for getting a stamp certificate, exam should happen.
Exactly.
If there is an exam, then it's fine. Okay,
Yes.
something is there. Valid is
And
fine.
exam will not happen. Just they completed the course. Course completion certificate. Today I will print.
Give.
How many you need? Which
We-
course you need? I will print and
We
give.
can print and give. Yes.
Correct.
Just we need a company registration and do it. And
Yes.
That's it.
So and ours is THARUN'S Brainery Private Limited. So we will give. We will print and give. Ours is a registered company. I'll print and give. But what is the use of it?
And sir, one thing that I noticed when we are coming up with this thing is that if I was a student I'm just saying it out to you, both of you, because you guys are leading this. I'm not a part of this. FinSkills. If I was a student, why I would purchase Tarun's Brainery's FinSkill over a reputed platform FinSkill? Just with one reason. If any issue bad is happening, because there is one person whom I can come and ask. Like
Correct.
you are there,
Yes,
and this
yes.
Coursera, this Udemy, who can go and ask?
Exactly.
Because here we have a trust factor built
Yes,
in.
yes.
If we are delivering the content that is bad, they are not liking it, they have a mechanism to
Give the feedback.
Give the feedback.
Yes.
Like address the
Because the
issue.
moment in Udemy I purchase a course for 500, I did not like the course. Are they going to give the refund? No. And see, first of all, it is not sufficient. The certificate is of no use. But whom to ask? I have a doubt. For example, Power BI.
Yes.
So Power BI, if the student is having a doubt, they can ask Surya sir. Sir, I am working on this and I have a doubt. So there is a need of a teacher who is a live teacher who is available, so that the learning process will be perfect. Because that's what I'm telling. When you learn a course, usual course, like when you attend a tuition or you attend a CA course or a CMA course, how you learn, the same way you have to learn skill course as well.
Practice. It's pure
Exactly.
practice.
Pure practice. There is a need of a teacher, and that teacher should be technical enough. See, because Surya sir is not going to take all the classes. We are partnering with the best tutors in India to provide the skill courses. And thanks to the technology today, through online itself, we can offer.
The simulation we can do it through online itself.
Through online
Okay.
itself. We don't need them to come to our place to do that. And recently also I heard of one institution which was offering stock market training. And the stock market training, 5,000 rupees they are offering, and crazily lot of students joined. But that stock market course has been taught by one financial management faculty of that particular institute, who don't know anything except the bookish knowledge of financial
He
management.
may be explaining the SFM in
Yes.
the AFM chapters.
Yes.
The AFM chapters something practically.
But really what is relevant is that there is a person who went to the stock market, burnt his fingers,
Yes,
should teach.
Comment how this tool will work, how the
Correct.
derivatives actually happens. All these
Exactly.
things.
So how to hedge,
Hedge,
how to hedge with options,
Options,
and what is sell order, what is buy
buy
order,
order.
and what is demat account, how the trading will happen, what is the delivery cycle. There are many things.
But these
And
people may be teaching the Dow Jones theory, something like
And
that.
I think you need to add on one. People who actually tried and failed should teach
Teach exactly. Failed multiple times.
multiple times.
I'm the best teacher.
See, skills is all about you tried and tested and you failed
Failed.
multiple
Yes,
times.
yes, yes.
See, it's not about learning something out of book and coming and teaching like that. So you have to know people.
mainly for skill course it will not work.
It will not work.
It will never work. Through bookish. That's why I'm not teaching any skill except GST.
Because
I'm
you are
teaching
pro
only
in that.
GST. Because yes, I'm doing that, so I'm teaching that. I can read a number of books and I can teach, but I don't want to teach. See, even though I know financial management, I don't want to do stock market training. I will never do, because I don't know. I have never. Only thing, I invested some money in stock market, but I don't know anything, the nuances
More
of
than
stock
that.
market. Correct. So like that, we wanted to partner with the best people who really worked in that domain. And Surya sir has been working on Zoho. For our own organization, for other organization, because today Zoho is ruling. Amazing, Sudarshan. It was amazing software. Zoho ERP was amazing. Trust me, it will take over SAP one day. It was amazing
Sridhar
software.
Vembu is like pumping.
Yes, yes. And he's working. Now we are offering the same Zoho ERP for our students. Because he's working on that. He's going to teach.
In fact, I have multiple projects on which I have to work on. One
Yes.
of them is Tarun's Brainery.
Yes.
So that is what you told, like the practical, a guy with practical knowledge and qualification too is heading the division. It's as simple as that. So people can like trust, come, and if you have any issues with this, come to Tarun's Brainery, Nagar, just take it and
Yeah,
come.
yeah.
We'll be
No,
there.
I
We'll be
will
solving your
give the
issues.
guarantee.
Guarantee.
See, if you are joining the course and if they are not happy with that, so I am answerable. Definitely I am answerable, because I did not do it in some other brand name and I will take, you who asked you to pay, like that. No, I am answerable. Definitely we wanted to do the justice to the students. So in that aspect, we wanted to give the best.
Sir, because I address this problem, this is actually a problem because students have a lot of options now, internet to buy these skill courses. Why Tarun's Brainery? We should specifically quote. That is what the trust factor. It's nothing other than that, trust factor. And the qualification, experience, all these things are coming in also. Okay. And there is one more thing, sir. When are we actually doing this? In terms of after, for example, May exam is completed. Correct. So after this, we are doing this.
Yeah, for as I told you, for this BCom students, this will be year long. Okay. Throughout the year, it will be there. And for intermediate students, CAMA intermediate and CA intermediate for articleship and industrial training, immediately after their exams, there will be batches. And so that anyhow, a student after exam till result, they are idle, they are free. So during that time, they can learn skills because see the moment result comes they have to write the next attempt, maybe another group, etc. and all. But this exam time to result time is something which is ideal, like to learn courses because you don't have anything pressure on your mind. Yes,
sir, there is one fun fact I noticed now. Because if a student after the exam he comes and joins, because anyways after the exam he'll be stressed. Correct. He want to get a relaxation and everything. Correct. So fin skills he'll learn like 3, 4, 5 days a week.
Yes.
And 2 days we'll have the soft skill. Like Brainery Club is also
Brainery
coming
Club
in.
is there. Exactly.
So he'll have the package of having fun along with all these things. They'll not miss the fun which they want to have after exam. Yes. So that is also really good. And sir, one area which we need to...
and even skill courses, see, we don't have to learn skill courses from morning to night now. Hardly 3 hours or 2 hours a day, that is sufficient.
Packaging it like Brainery Club activity anyways will be happening on site. So they'll not get bored as well. So all the things will be there. So that's it guys. So we were discussing about the Brainery Club, the fin skills, all the new upcoming projects of Tarun's Brainery, and we want your support. So everyone who has listened to this podcast and who is in support of Tarun's Brainery, just in the comment box, we'll be putting in the description box, we'll be providing a Google form. Just register that, and in the comment box, just mention what, according to you, what are the skills that are actually needed in this century and what are the skills that you expect us to teach. And if a student comments one skill, for example, Power BI, and depending upon how many students commented the same skill, we'll come up with that batches too. So that's it. That is what we have to say from our side. And thank you, Tarun sir and Surya sir, for coming to this podcast and revealing about the fin skills, everything. So thank you guys, and see you later.
Yes. So thank you. Keep supporting. You started supporting me 5 years back, and you have been supporting me for quite a long time. Keep supporting. Encourage me so that really I wanted to achieve my vision. And end of the day, who I have except you. Thank you.